All right, man. Let's kind of talk a little bit about the Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions Sunday, going to Minneapolis. Was it the USA Bank Arena? And then I kind of addressed the DeAndre Swift thing. So make sure you guys thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. My social media links in the description. If you want to reach out, want to advertise, business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, appreciate that. If you want to make a financial donation anytime during this live stream, you always got the super chat. But if you want to know why YouTubers don't prefer super chat, because everything you do on YouTube, stickers, memberships, super chats, whatever, YouTube takes 30% of it. You know, if you don't know the backstory, YouTube cut YouTubers pay way before I got on here, I believe. And they installed the super chat and the stickers and the membership to make up for the money they cut. If they basically said if your following loves you, all right, if they like you, they got to financially support you. And on top of that, take 30%. That's why YouTubers go out there and do PayPal, Venmos, whatever they're doing, Zales, whatever. That's why that is. So, you know, if you want to continue to support not just me and other YouTubers, man, especially the ones that don't get 100,000 views on every video minimum, financially support. All right. But other than that, man, like I said, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that's there. Don't forget, I got a whole nother channel, Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody to support both. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna address the DeAndre Swift video I did the other day. A lot of people didn't like it. Swift is our only last hope. Swift is the only reason we lost 4 games in a row. This is funny to me. Like I said before, I'm always somebody like Bill Belichick that like to trade before people find out that the value is dropped. He said, "I like how you made that video corner." Yeah, I got another homie in the box community. He do that, bro. So I got that from him. His name Blood Boxing. He goes through he makes video like at least once a week going through the comment section. I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna take that idea. I'm gonna steal that. I ain't even borrowing. I'm gonna steal that idea, So, but yeah, I do appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate Mike, man. I appreciate everybody else in here. So, I mean, obviously we play Minnesota come Sunday. I think I said yesterday the ESPN index gave us a 26% chance to win this game tomorrow. And also the Pistons played last night, man. So maybe I'll talk about that a little later. The only highlight they really had of the game on ESPN was Lonnie Walker banging on Saban Lee. All right, so hold on real quick. So if you didn't know, basketball season back a little bit early because of the virus. Okay, so we back a little bit early. So because of the virus. So I'm happy, bro, because the Pistons not doing. I mean the Lions not doing too much, bro. And everybody excuse for us not winning the game is rebuild, and we've been in some games where we should have won. All right, we've been in a lot of games where we should have won. Make sure I hit the thumbs up button. We should have won these games. We should have won these games, bro, and we should at least have 2 wins. Let's be real. We should at least have 2 wins, bro. And that's my thing. People excuses is a rebuild. It's a rebuild. But it's not a rebuild when coaches make decisions to help us lose the game. That's not the answer to everything. Dan Campbell lost multiple games this season, calling timeout versus Baltimore, allowing them to get a better play and see what they doing. I mean, the 4th and 1 in the 49er game turned it around. Can't really blame him for the Packer game. Jared Goff trash, but last Sunday, you get down there and baby hands Goff has multiple turnovers. At what point do we not ask for Goff to be replaced? All right. At what point do we not ask to go get Cam Newton? At what point do we not think about putting Tim Boyle or David Blogg? Yeah. And the only reason those things won't happen is because Jared Goff getting paid a lot of money. That's the only reason those things won't happen, because Jared Goff getting paid a ton of money. And I get it. You bring somebody in and he make what he make, cool. But at some point, he need a little bit of act right. It's not like it ain't like you put David Blogg in. It's not like Chicago just announcing that, Justin Fields is going to be their starting quarterback going forward. That's not the case, because Justin Fields has, he's young and he has a higher ceiling than David Blogg can ever imagine. It's not like because David Blog played well and get a couple wins. It's not like David Blog is the future of the franchise. You see what I'm saying? It's just like David Blog is like, all right, so Jared Goff kind of get, mentally rested and, physically rested. And then, David Blog have a slip up. Then we like, all right, put Jared Goff. But he just needs some. And they never did it with Stafford. Only time Stafford got spelled was when he was injured. They never did that shit with Matthew Stafford. I never understood why. But we here, now you see in the matchup index, ESPN index, 26% chance, 0.2% chance for a tie, 73.7% chance for the Minnesota Vikings to win the game. And I'm Minnesota, I probably rest Dalvin Cook. Honestly, I probably rest Dalvin Cook. I probably let Madison, run the ball, and I probably keep Dalvin Cook in uniform just in case, Madison get injured. But yeah, if I'm them, I probably rest Dalvin Cook this week, and I allow Madison to take on. Madison gonna get a little bit of bread, whenever his contract over, because he really a starting caliber running back sitting behind Dalvin Cook. I'd rather have him than DeAndre Swift, to be honest. A lot of y'all are not gonna like that comment. I say that because he a real running back. DeAndre Swift is a third down back. He's not Austin Eckler, he's not Alvin Kamara is really too much of a third down back. They trying to run Kamara in the tackles. Kamara's a receiver. I never knew Kamara didn't have 1,000 yards rushing. Christian McCaffrey is a running back. You know what I'm saying? Leonard Fournette, he a running back. Zeke Elliott, when he even Tony Pollard is a fucking running back. But like I said before, everybody in the comment section yesterday basically said that DeAndre Swift was the best player offensively. I'm like, well, what is y'all fucking watching? By no metric, by no number. I mean, most of the people in the comment section must be smoking meth. If it ain't meth, it must be crack. Because if you think DeAndre Swift the best player offensively, you smoking crack, because Frank Ragnow and TJ Hockenson top 5 at their position. All right. I mean, he ain't even better than the guy in front of him and Jamal Williams. Let's be real. He's not better than Jamal. All right. We can go by numbers. We can go by, the only thing is Swift getting more opportunities. They can say whatever they want to say about Swift. Keep putting him in there. He ain't nothing but Amir Abdullah with a little bit more speed. But at the end of the day, this is a dangerous Vikings team you playing. This is one of these teams that one of them teams, dude. When you look at the Minnesota Viking game, when you look at the team, you wonder like, bruh, how are they 3-1? When you look at Minnesota, you like, how are they 3-1? They defense held Cleveland to 14 points last week. You know why they 14-1? It's because of Kirk Cousins and Mike Zimmer. Yeah, I said meth. I said they were smoking meth. I'm not Stephen A. Get off the weed on these niggas meth. If we go trade Swift early when he's hot, we better get Trey Flowers. Well, Trey Flowers not going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere till he get cut. So, I mean, like I said before, Decker, I mean, obviously, I'm telling y'all, Decker can't play right. I'm telling y'all going to find out the hard way. I don't think he can play guard. He said, man, meth? Yeah, they smoking meth. And I ain't talking about the Method Man. Well, Method used to be in New York. They used to be considered, that's what they call that. They used to call Method weed in New York before, meth was invented. Pops, bro, what's up, bro? Detroit's legend sport. Swift is not that guy, but the Lions fans praise anyone. It's week 4, and he don't even have 100 yards rushing. I mean, yeah, neither do Williams, because they split. I mean, because in Williams averaging, we get to Williams. He averaging over 4.5 yards. Well, he averaged 40.5 yards a carry. Dan Campbell's an idiot, man. That's what I'm taking as. But yeah, let me get back to Minnesota real quick, man. These guys shouldn't be 3-1. And obviously, the Cincinnati game, Cincinnati's 3-1. So I mean, that was a game I thought the Lions should win, but they looking like a machine. People say, well, they was down 21-0 to Jacksonville. And like I said before, maybe Jacksonville should have kicked the field goal in hindsight, but they got other issues with their coach cheating on their wives. But else, Arizona by 1. They did beat Seattle. Lost 17-14 in Cleveland. So, I mean, it's hard to really get a beat on them. And I watched a little bit of their games on Red Zone, but they kind of remind me of the Lions throughout the last 20 years. When the defense show up, the offense don't. When the offense show up, the defense don't. When the offense and defense show up, the special teams don't. And that's what they remind me of, bro. And they got too much talent, bro, and too much money invested in Minnesota, man. From Danielle Hunter to Anthony Barcia making his debut this week, Eric Kendricks, Harrison Smith to Patrick Peterson. That they got so much talent, bro. When you talking about Justin Fields, Dalvin Cook, Madison, you talk about Irv Smith is hurt, Adam Thielen, All this talent they got, and they 3-1. If I'm them, I'm trading everybody, bro. And we get to a point where the playoffs out of the rank, I'm trading everybody. Kirk Cousins is a bum. If you put Tom Brady on Minnesota, they Super Bowl contenders. Let's be real. Who else you got? You put Aaron Rodgers on Minnesota, they Super Bowl. They probably going to the Super Bowl. The Minnesota Vikings are built better than the Seattle Seahawks. You put Russell in there, they going to the Super Bowl. Put Kyler Murray in there, they probably going to the Super Bowl as long as he's healthy. Put Dak there, they rolling. You know? When you talking about the most talented teams from top to bottom in the NFC, they got to be what? Top 3, 4? Put Stafford on there, they're probably Super Bowl contenders. Yeah, other than LA, really overall, LA probably the only team in Arizona that's more talented from top to bottom. You know, not even Tampa Bay, because Tampa ain't got no corners. Man, Minnesota should be rolling over cats with that. I know Dalvin Cook was injured, but Madison, he ain't too much of a drop-off. I know Barber injured, but when you hold Cleveland to 14 points, you telling me Kirk Cousins with Justin Fields and Thielen can't get 15, can't get 16, can't get 17? You know, you look at Cleveland. They ain't putting up all that talent on Cleveland, man. Let me get a pit stop real quick. All that talent on Cleveland, bro. They only cracked 30 points versus Houston. Baker Mayfield is hot garbage, bro. Baker Mayfield is Trent Dilfer reincarnated, bro. Look at that, man. They got 30 points once over Houston. Come on, man. Baker Mayfield is hot trash, dude. My bad. But he hot garbage, bro. But like I said before, Minnesota, a lot of talent, bro. Minnesota, they may be a team that need to be who may need to be trying to trade, bro. Minnesota may in a couple weeks, Minnesota might need to try to trade some of these dudes, but they did just pay Kirk Cousins a ton of money, man. And like I said, man, Kirk Cousins keep getting this bag, man. I don't understand why. I don't understand why Kirk Cousins keep getting the bag, but ultimately, he do have 9 touchdowns, 1 TD. You know, Cook, he missed the game. Man, like I said before, Justin Jefferson is really good. He's surrounded with everything. Thielen, the ultimate receiver when you're going inside, when you're going outside. He's missing all his receivers. Who are you talking about? Baker Mayfield? Oh, yeah. You is right. You're right. I forgot you were right. Juice Landry is gone. Odell coming back. All right, thank you. Yeah, my bad. He is missing a lot of those receivers. He got Diamond Peoples-Jones. You better make it work. But you look at the injury report, Hockenson, Brocker, Swift, Williams, Swell, all questionable. Going into from yesterday, Emir Smith, whatever, Cook, Nick Vigil, Bicey, Johnson, Michael Pierce, questionable. So hold on. This NFL injury reports, my bad. But I mean, you know, come Sunday, we actually see what actually happens, man. I think Minnesota should win big, but Minnesota is one of those teams that play down and play up to their competition. I think they should steamroll the Lions. If you don't know, Sewell is injured. He may or may not play. Who else got injured? Frank Ragnow on IR for 3 weeks at least. Herman Core out for the season. Okuda out for the season. So yep, we at that place, man. Where insult to injury. So we gotta see how Sewell performs come Sunday. Excuse me. But like I said, it's a tough out, you know, because you know when you talk about strategy. The offensively, it's pretty simple. You know, Dan Campbell don't make it simple. He make it pretty hard, but it's simple. Offensively, man, it's run the ball. Play action, get Jared Goff the easy throws. Now, Jared Goff has missed a lot of throws, you know, and he's missed a lot of reads. I mean, we know why Sean McVay got rid of him in LA. He missed a lot of reads, man. When you're talking about, you know, plays that's been pulled up on social media, you know, and people who ain't too much experts in football, we just regular people. We not, you know, pro football focused. We not, You're not the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs or whatever it may be. So hold on. So let me see. We pulled this up last live stream. Trying to do more live streams, man. As long as y'all support them, I do them. But hold on. And obviously, if you didn't hear the news, Jalen Smith signed with the Green Bay Packers. So I guess he's saying he got championship aspirations. But when you see people pulling up plays like this, and Instagram got the best Instagram where this shit be starting at a lot of times, man. And you look at plays like this, it's the 4th and 1 on Sunday, as you see. And he got, who's that? Fails wide open. No, that's Cephas, I think it is. It's wide open in the middle of the field. You're not seeing him. And there was another one, if I can find it, where Darren Fields is open in the middle of the field. Was it versus Baltimore? And they must have I can't find that one. They must have a lot of faith in Jared Goff to have him throwing on 4th and 1. Second time, right? And then when they in situations where when they situations where like at San Francisco, where San Francisco had a lot of faith in him. He throwing 4th and 1. 1 second. They had a lot of faith in him on 4th and 1 versus San Francisco. And then you get to a game like Baltimore. Well, Green Bay was like 4th and 1 again. He threw it again. But then when you get to a game like Baltimore, where you can ice the game, then they conservative with Jared Goff. And then when you get to 4th and 1 versus Chicago, when you should have kicked the field goal, you get aggressive with Jared Goff again. Like I said before, man, he can't read the Dr. Seuss book. He don't think Swift is tradable right now. Williams' contract too short. Also think he's a spark for the offense. I mean, like, he's a spark win. Like, I'm when I'm talking about spark for the offense, I'm not talking about when the fucking 49er game is way out of hand. Why he ain't a spark when it matter? Now he is tradable because you look at places like I call Buffalo. I'm pretty sure Buffalo would take him. I think you call somebody like Kansas City. I think Kansas City would take him. I know y'all gonna cry. Hey, trade him to Stafford. Trade him to LA. I'm pretty sure LA would take him. Trade him to Seattle. I'm sure Seattle would take him. I'm not trading him in conference though, unless I'm trading him straight up for Madison. I like Madison better than Swift. I like Madison way better than Swift. Just telling you what it is. I'm not. You look at Alvin Kamara. Kamara ain't shit but Swift. He's an outside the tackle type of guy. When I talk about Swift, it's not like Swift has that Barry Sanders breakaway speed. Not too many people do. When he get in the open field, he get caught. He get caught a lot of the time. Like 49ers, yeah, he got down on them. In Jacksonville, he got caught last year. So it ain't like he has Christian McCaffrey production in between the tackles. And he has his production in the come on, he's a receiver. We got enough slot receivers, man. Williams is literally averaging 4.5 yards to carry. And nobody's crying for Williams to get more carry. This is what I'm tripping on. Y'all crying over a third down back. If I can go out there and get a second or third for him, he gone. And it's the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's the countdown till we get injured again. It's the countdown, but he said he very tradable right now. Now, who ain't tradable is Jared Goff. All the running backs tradable. Come on. Goff have the confidence to gotta have the confidence to make the throw. I mean, it is what it is. He trash. Vast Star wins salute, bro. Love the avatar. I agree. I'm flying to Minnesota tomorrow for a game, and to IA to watch the Lions Rams. Oh, LA, man, my bad. And at least you get to enjoy the amenities of Minneapolis. Pretty cool though. My girlfriend brother used to live there. It's pretty cool. Go to the Mall of America. I forget, he said they had a lot of I can't remember. I'm not gonna mess the name of the people up. They got a lot of their food. I can't remember what he said. Frederick salute. He said, "What's the pick though?" What's the pick though? What are we getting in return? I'm not trying to trade guys. I'm not trading nobody for not him for a 7th-round pick. If I get my pick back, if I get a second pick, people forget too. The Lions are projected to have Lions are projected to have multiple compensatory picks from losing Kenny Galladay and whoever the hell else we lost. So I think they're set to have 3 or 4 compensatory picks. And when you look at the roster, I'm sorry, I'm a little congested. Give me 1 second. When you look at the roster, right? I'm gonna just tell y'all something about this roster. You have every receiver you got playing out there right now, from Tom Kennedy, if it's Khalif Raymond, if it's Quintez Cephas, if it's besides Tyrell Williams, what's the other cat name? Amar Ross, all them guys are slot receivers. That's what you need to understand. Every receiver you got out there right now is a slot receiver. All right. You know, a lot of these guys playing out of position. They end up, it's Tyrell Williams is the only outside receiver on the squad. They end up coming in, giving Jared Goff 4 slot receivers, outside receiver who had a shoulder injury, who got injured again this year, right, with a head injury. And basically, your running backs are slot receivers because when you put your running backs out the backfield, who are they on? They on linebackers, they on safeties, they on jokers, whatever. You know, the joker is kind of the what Kenu Mill plays in Dallas is like a safety that's playing the linebacker position, Mark Barron, etc. Right, and you have all these slot receivers out here, and then also you take DeAndre Swift. He's not running between the tackles. If you look at DeAndre Swift's average, and like I'm saying, telling people say, you know, we need Swift. He's the best on the team. You look at his average. He's not Christian McCaffrey, you know, and he's not Alvin Kamara. Look at his average. Come on. Look at his average. 3.4 yards a carry. Come on, did y'all forget last year what he did? Y'all got the short. Detroit fans got the shortest memory. I love the bummiest players, and I said what I said. I said what I said. I'd be like, man, trade Drummond. How do we go on? How do we win a championship with Drummond? I'd be like, man, y'all niggas sound like the Squid Games. Here, did y'all forget this? His sorry ass did this too. I was pretty much done when he did this, to be honest. Y'all remember that? Do we remember this? Come on, man. Get out of here, man. No more Georgia Bulldogs, man. Sorry, I forgot where I left F at, man. So I'm not trading talent, right? He's not talent. Did you not see what I just showed you, bro? He's a running back that's a safe, that's playing a receiver. He's not talent. You not winning with him. Can I just say that real quick before I read your comment? How many games have they won with DeAndre Swift? I'll let you on. If you want to come on, I'll let you on. How many games have they won with DeAndre Swift? Y'all talking about talent, bro. How many? He's not a top 5 player on this team. However y'all want to slice the cake. He's not better than Ragnow. He's not better than what's the boy name? TJ Hawkinson. He's not better than Jonah Jackson right now. He's not better than who else we got out there? Amani Ararie, that's 4. And he's not better than Jamal Williams. So when you talking about talent, you're not winning with him. That's what I'm saying. So to say, can I ask you a question? I wish you do come on and make sure you bring some headphones. And whoever do come on, can I ask y'all a question? Is he better than Jamal Williams back right now? Can I ask the question? But he said he's not trying to tell him, right, we don't have anything to build 4 years ago. They'll be saying trade Kevon. Now, nobody talking about nobody we have not drafted yet, right? He's not a talent that you build around, for one. He's not Barry, he's not McCaffrey, he's not Kamara, he's not Dalvin Cook. If he was Dalvin Cook, keep him. He's not Dalvin Cook. He's somebody who can't stay healthy. He's somebody who can't complete his job description. What is the name of his position? Running back. He can't run out the backfield. So he's not talent. He's not better than Jamal Williams. He's holding Jamal Williams back. And when I take that pick, I can find somebody undrafted that can complete his job description. I can go find he's not Austin Eckler neither. I can go find another 3rd down back. I can go and find another receiving back. You know what? I could swap him for a 3rd round pick and give me Devin Singletary. And Singletary is better than DeAndre Swift right now. Did you not see the numbers? Do we not? He's not talent. He's not somebody you build around. So stop saying that. Jamal Williams, I'm not saying he's somebody you build around. He has a higher probability of building around him because Jamal Williams can run the ball. And not only can he run the ball, he can catch the ball. Can he not? Can he not? What y'all love him for? What y'all love this guy for? He ain't did nothing. When the game out of reach, here we go. Oh, he's breaking for a 20, 30-yard run. When they play in Jacksonville, oh, he's breaking for a 20, 30-yard run. But when it's time to win the game, this is what he does. He's from Georgia. Everybody pumping Georgia up. Oh, Georgia's going to win the national championship. And when they play Alabama, they're going to get stomped. When it's time to win, this is what Bulldogs do. When it's time, let me give y'all a better picture. When it's time to win, this is what Bulldogs do. When Stafford fought last week for NFC West supremacy, what'd he do? Kyler Murray would have put his foot up his booty all game. Y'all forgot about, y'all thought I wasn't going to talk about Stafford? Y'all thought I was going to let y'all slide? Look at Matt Patricia. I shouldn't have signed this sorry motherfucker. That's what he's saying right now. Thoughts on Anthony Miller? I agree with Trader Swift this year. You don't got to agree with me. I'm just giving my perspective. I could be wrong. I love Anthony Miller coming out of Memphis, but I think he need to go to a championship caliber team. You know, good place for him. You know, when you got players that's getting cut in the middle of the season, I think Jalen Smith a great guy, right? When you got players getting cut in the middle of the season, either he was an issue in the locker room or he wanted some money. I think Kansas City is the best place for him. You put him in the slot and let Josh Gordon, in which we got activated already, on the outside. He said, I'm a GM. I'm not giving a second for – he got drafted in the second. Oh, yeah. He said he's not getting – I agree with you. He said forfeit best and return better to keep him. But we, at the end of the day, I agree we can agree to disagree. But I take a 4 for him, straight up and down. Because it's going to be the countdown to you couldn't get a 7 for him. He's going to get injured again. He came injured into the season, right? Yep. That's what God is in situation trading away talent. That's what God is in situation trade. I don't know what that really meant. At the end of the day, y'all talking about y'all. When I talk about them being 0-4, y'all keep saying a rebuild, right? Rebuild. He's not a talent that's going to be. When you talk about making macaroni and cheese, right? You talk about boiling the water. You talk about whatever cheeses you can use, Sharp, whatever you use, Swiss, Sharp, 8 cheeses, the butter, the pet milk, whatever milk you losing. The salt, the pepper, whatever seasoning you put in your macaroni, bro, right? He ain't none of them. He ain't the water. He ain't the macaroni. He ain't the seasoning. He ain't the pet milk. He ain't one of the 8 or 4, 5, 6 different cheeses. He's not even an egg to hold the macaroni. He's not that guy. Y'all trying to make him seem like he Barry, Kamara, Emmitt Smith. He's not that guy. He's not talent as far as, oh, shit, I'm trading away McCaffrey. Oh, shit, I'm trading away Chandler Jones. Oh, I'm trading away Stephon. He's not in that category. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. And we are oppressing the better running back in Jamal Williams. That's what we're not talking about. Jamal Williams, I got a running back of the future, of the now, of the present. Next year, I can go find me a Jerome Robinson. I can go find me a Devin Singletary. He's not that hard to replace. So the compensation that you getting for DeAndre Swift, I can find that same player that's going to produce undrafted, bro. It happens every year. He ain't Joe Mixon. Let's be real. He's not that guy. And on top of that, he is holding Jamal Williams back. He's a 3rd down running back. Can we trade Swift for a corner? I don't need no cornerback, bro. I'm telling y'all, I think Bobby Price, he got smoked, but I think Elefantu going to come back. But what I don't understand is this. Philadelphia won the Super Bowl without a cornerback, right? All their cornerbacks got injured, right? Detroit got better cornerbacks than Philadelphia do when they're healthy. I'm not really concerned about cornerback. Because if they show up the front 7, it don't matter who playing cornerback. Me and Eric go out there and guard somebody, and I say that with pun intended, and guard somebody. The Lions need to find a way to stop the run and stop the run and get after the passer. The back end won't suffer. And I think before we talk about cornerback, we need to talk about safety because Tracy Walker and Will Harris, boy, that's a totally different string. Trading our players, but I don't honestly think we're getting 2nd or even 3rd rounder for the tradable man. Our team generally don't give us good value. I can agree with that. I take a 4 for DeAndre Swift. Should I take a holiday hand for him because when he get injured, he ain't gonna be worth nothing. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just saying Jamal Williams is a beast. No, I'm not. I would take a safety. I think they got corner. I think when Elefantu come back, I think AJ Parker gonna get better. I think Bobby Price will get better. So I'm with this. I'll trade him for a safety and a pick. Shit, easily, but we'll see. I could believe we get a third rounder for Slay. But remember, Slay was 29 years old, so you got to understand that too. Slay was 29 years old, and 29 years old for a cornerback is pretty much you had into the twilight zone. I think DeAndre Swift. I think if you trade him to a championship caliber team, I mean, I didn't think we was gonna get 2 firsts and a third for Matthew Stafford. So Lions franchise mess up because what do you do? What they want to do is best for Stafford. Of course, go look up their Forest history. They're gonna do what's best for the people that look like them. Yeah, I don't know what a big body receiver we could sign, could drive anybody. I don't think you need a big body receiver. For Jared Goff, you do, but when you're talking about big body receiver, Ben Roethlisberger won Super Bowls without big body receivers. I just think they need talent, young talent. We could have had Herbert. No, they said no. We have better offers for Carolina, but they want to go ahead and trade them to LA and get lesser offer. Well, right now we know it's a lesser offer. At the time, it was 2 ones, which are going to be 2 second-round picks, basically. So. But the thing about the draft, too, is – give me 1 second. The good thing about the draft is really some of the time second round got better talent than the first round. So, like I said before, man, I think, they in a position to still get talent. We're not the NBA draft. I think NFL got talent past the draftable, past the 7th round to the compensatories to the what's the other draft called? Supplement draft. So they got undrafted talent. So no matter where you pick it, you're gonna have an opportunity to get that pick. And like I said before, I thought Brad Helms did a great job in the draft. Fonte finally got injured. He was doing well on Devontae Adams and whoever else was out there. I think, like I said before, they got young talent. Some young talent, they just got to build depth and find stars. And that's because of Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia. We could took Justin Fields. We said no. Franchise going. Yeah, I told y'all Justin Herbert was pretty good. Lions don't like drafting Justins. He said a good franchise to do what's best for the franchise, not knowing the best for the players. When they have a chance to do what's best for the players, Trey Berry, they said no, or Calvin. That's true. It's true. Other teams will down the value. So maybe a third. It ain't even about other teams. When you talk about championship teams, when they come to the LA Rams trading for players, they play value. It was Sonny Michel, if it's Jalen Ramsey, if it's Aaron Donald, no matter who it is, you got to understand these teams are going to get desperate for talent. Okay? These teams going to get desperate they trying to make a championship run. That's when you say, oh, well, I'm going to need a second. They pay that. Not in the offseason, though, but they pay that if they're running for championship. Open to idea trading should, but you have to get good bad trade. Yeah, we're not trading them for nothing, but that's what I'm saying. They're going to get desperate. When you're talking about the trade deadline, who making a championship push? Maybe Kansas City, the Chargers, the Raiders, the Bills, Packers, Tampa, especially with Ronald Jones falling off. Tampa, 49ers do anything with running backs. The Rams, the Cardinals, Dallas Cowboys. I think those teams will do anything for DeAndre Swift to make that push. If they don't, keep him. What's the harm in keeping him? He get injured. That's what we exactly thought would happen. Yeah, so those teams gonna get desperate. So, like I said before, you at the bare minimum of a football team. That's it. You at the bare. You don't have a superstar. All right. You don't have anything. You at the bare minimum. What you got to lose but gaining picks. If you gain a second and third, cool. You're gonna get a third, fourth, fifth next year, some shit like that, and compensatory picks. And it's been proven you got 2-1. Let's say you get 3 compensatory picks next year, unless they jack us off. All right. I'm sorry for that comment. Y'all got what I was saying, but you get a first next year, right? Damn, somebody shooting. I heard that shit. Oh, that's somebody muffler. Jesus, in Detroit, you don't know if it's a muffler. You gotta listen to the recoil. I don't know if the duck. I'm in the basement already. I don't know if the duck. Oh, my life flashed between my eyes. Damn, somebody. Somebody did a drive-by. Was it out of muffler? Jesus. I don't know what the duck in the string. Shit, y'all, man. I don't know if a nigga was shooting. Yeah, that make a muffler sound like a real gun. Man, that's why I'm moving out of this boy. But it's actually good. Yeah. So I don't even know where I left. I was just scared about getting shot. How much did we win with Megatron Barry? How is he a bum? Come on. How is he not a bum? Do you want me to pull up the stats again? Look at this again. Look at this again. I want you to fucking read. All right. Read. Can you read? Can you read? Okay. 41 rushes, 139 yards, and 3.4 yard average and 1 TD. And 1 TD. Now, you want to talk about Calvin Johnson? Okay, that's cool. Want to pull up Calvin Johnson? Did they not make playoffs with Calvin Johnson? Did Calvin Johnson bring in jersey sales? Did Calvin Johnson drop the game winner? No, he did. Which year you want to talk about Calvin Johnson? What year you want to talk about Calvin Johnson? Pick a year. How old is DeAndre Swift? Hold on. I don't know. 21 or 22. Let's pick that year real quick. 22 years old, right? 22 years old, right? Calvin Lee's 22. Look. 756 yards yards. 48 receptions, 756, 4 touchdowns, right? And that was his rookie year. And that's playing with a lame duck quarterback. He played with the great Jared Goff, right? He won't probably get 756 rushing yards this year. You look at this year, he got, and it's a different league too. He got 199 rushing yards. What did he do versus Chicago last week? He had 33 receptions. He had 16 carries on 8 yards on 8 rushes. That's 2 yards a carry. And you more than welcome to come on, bro. I'm trying to get somebody to come on. You more than welcome to come on. I love these comment game bangers in here. You know, I would love to debate anybody, and I crush anybody in debate, especially in this topic. So you're more than welcome to come on. Make sure you bring your headphones. He's good enough. How is he good enough? So can I ask you a question? You're more than welcome to come on. Anybody is. Look at that. 41 rushes, 139, 1 TD, right? And look, he had drops. Last week he had drops. That's what this catch percentage mean. Week 1 he had drops. Week 2 he had drops. Week 4 he had drops. Look at the catch percentage. I want to show you something. So who better? Can I ask a question? Who better? Who better? Look at that. Look, he had one more rush attempt than Swift Boy. 187 yards. He averaged 44.1 yards a carry, right? And then you want to look at his catch percentage? Look at his catch percentage. He only dropped one ball. If he would have dropped one ball, it's 88.9. Everything else he didn't caught. He didn't get a pass catch last week. He didn't get a target last week in catching. So at what metric is he better than? At what metric is DeAndre Swift better than this man? That man got to split carries with until old boy get his head cracked. He's my head hurt. Come on, man. Man, Swift playing hurt right now. If you watch the games this year, why is it so hard for him to run between the tackles? I mean, then again, he also did have a groin injury, so he really didn't get those reps in practice. So I don't know. You talking about the Detroit Lions, who is not good at drafting. Man, you can't put that on Brad Holmes. He did a great job last year. Terrell, balling. Anazorki, I don't know what's happening there. Aline, balling. Elefantu, he was balling. Derek Barnes, when he get opportunity, they took Derek Barnes is an edge rusher, so they put him at middle. It's going to be some time. So he actually, Brad Holmes really did a good job drafting last year, so you can't put that on him. If I'm trading him, I want a proven guy. I want to pick. I don't care about these beat up veterans. I want to pick. Swift is high hope. Trade him. Kick the tires on Miller. Call up rounds from the practice squad. Bryce Hart. Well, remember they haven't activated Jamar Jefferson. So if you trade Swift, I mean you're gonna run with 4-5 backs because of the fullback. So I agree with that. I do agree with that. Because they only playing 2 running backs. They only playing 2 running backs. So at the end of the day, I agree with that. Somebody gonna take Reynolds in a minute. What's up?
Yeah, look, I kind of agree. I don't think it's too far fetched.
Where you from? Where you from?
No, I'm from Houston. I'm from Houston, man.
Okay. What part? What part of Houston you from?
Now I'm from Macon home, man. I'm from the north side, but
Man. Tell them how big
yeah,
Houston is. Hold on. Tell them how big Houston is. These niggas don't understand how big that shit is.
yo, nah, Houston is big as fuck, man. It takes you at least about it takes you about 30. Like if you want to get from Houston like Sugar Land, man, depending on traffic, bro, it's gonna take about an hour and a half,
All right,
especially
I'm
on rush
gonna let
hour.
you go in a minute. I heard my boy, he a teacher down there. He said he got a 30-minute grace period, whatever job you at. That's true.
What you mean 30 minute rush? Like
Like,
before you
like,
get in?
yeah. Like if you better be at 5 o'clock, they give you to 5:30. Getting there.
Yeah. They give you like a 30 minute after period. You know what I'm saying? Before you
That
get
shit
like a no
wild.
call, no show
All right, man.
at
Go
certain
ahead.
jobs. As far as the trade, like I don't think it's too far fetched to actually trade them. I'm more worried about the optics from the outside point of view, as far as y'all like giving up on young players, because from an outside standpoint, it's like y'all should be trying to get as much talent as y'all can. I understand what you talking about him holding Jamal Williams back because it do kind of look like he fits more and he fits better in y'all offense. But I would just think more from the optics, standpoint of giving up on young players and not giving players a chance to kind of get their feet established, I guess. But he
But people,
has been injury prone.
these dudes, they already have a perception of Detroit. I mean, it can't get no worse. And I'm not saying just to trade him. I'm just saying he also, if you keep him, he also got to have. They also got to have a pitch count. They also got to have some type of rhythm, bro. Like if Jamal Williams gonna be the interior back, he gonna have to get an opportunity to get in the rhythm. Every time he start getting some runs, he gotta tag Swift in. It just seemed like it don't look. They haven't really found that sweet spot. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying because it's not like you bringing him in on third downs. You bringing him in on first and second downs after he getting good runs, and you not letting Jamal Williams get a rhythm because you trying to let Swift like feel like he trying to get some in on the offense or something like this. So I see what you're saying
Yeah, they did.
as far as that.
Remember the Rams tried to take Jamal Williams from us too before the season started. They tried to remember when the old boy went down, Cam Akers. They tried to trade for Jamal Williams too. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. My friend actually is from Detroit, from the southwest side of Detroit, man. So he's a Lions fan, man. And we go back and forth because both our teams trash and shit. So
You a
we kind
Houston?
of go.
You a Houston Texas fan?
Yeah, unfortunately. But what I'm saying, like they've been around since I was in middle school, man. Like so I it's in me, bro.
I
I
remember.
can't.
I remember y'all had the Oilers, man. I remember back in the day. Them
See,
jerseys was
that
cold
was the whole
blooded.
point. Like I was still like growing up, so we didn't have like when I was coming up, we didn't have no football team. You know what I'm saying? So like then Dallas wasn't good, so I wasn't rooting for Dallas at all. So that's another story. But anyway, just as far as they're like when we got the team, I was like in middle school, so I've been a fan since what I'm saying. They've been in middle school, so they've been here since 2002. So I was in sixth grade.
They should have just kept the Oilers name. The Oilers was, man, they had the coldest jersey, man, ever,
Man,
bro. The light blue.
it's as far as I'm concerned, bro, I don't know who. I have no recollection of the Oilers,
Hey,
so I don't
go
care.
look. Hey, go look up. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna show you,
I
bro.
I
Hold on.
I know about the history, but for me, bro, like that's Tennessee stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
like I
they did move there, bro. But
like
hold
the
on.
stuff with the way that but stuff happened with Bud Adams, bro. Like I really don't like because when you got to look at it from Tennessee standpoint, like they look at it as that's their stuff. So when I wear that stuff, it's like I'm saying I'm Tennessee Titan fan. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
that
I'm
is
like
true. They did because they was the
that.
Oilers. Wasn't they the Oilers in Tennessee for a couple years?
Yeah, they was they changed it to the Titans once they got to Tennessee, but they was
Okay.
the Oilers in Houston. But you see, Bud Adams, they don't let us wear the throwback jerseys. They wear the throwback jerseys. So why would I wear a throwback jersey that got
True.
it's considered from Tennessee?
Oh, but them bitches was hard though, man.
They was
They
hard.
were
They was
hard, bro.
hard. They
They should have
was
kept. They should
hard.
have kept their name, bro. Them bitches was
But
like the
but
hardest shit ever.
when the owners, when the owner leave town and they take the football team, they take
Yeah.
everything that go with them. So that
You
belongs
know,
to another
you
city,
know that
bro. Like
that happened with The original Indianapolis Colts, wasn't it? They moved to Baltimore.
Yeah, they moved to
Yeah,
Baltimore, and they don't. You see, Baltimore don't wear no them throwbacks or nothing like
No.
that. So so
Yeah,
it is what it
Baltimore.
is.
Yeah, you probably wear the Baltimore jersey, Indianapolis, you might get jumped. He said,
Like
Hold on, let me read this. Great running backs are generally picked up in the first life. No, that's not true, bro. Terrell Davis was 6th round undrafted, but go ahead. You go ahead, bro.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying as far as the colors go, like if you the older guys down here, yeah, they'll wear that stuff, on the essays, you know what I'm saying, they'll wear that stuff. But like if you get like most like fans like my age, and we like, yeah, we'll consider it, we'll like wear here and there to match some shoes or something, but we ain't just
That's not y'all. That's not y'all team. I see what you're saying. That's not y'all area.
they ain't us. So and we already know that because when we was growing up, we ain't had no team, so we, you know what I'm saying, we knew that wasn't our stuff. It's like we ain't gonna wear that.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
and I'm also saying you don't have. I'm not saying it's imperative that they trade. I'm just saying if they don't trade him, you got to keep him because when it comes draft time, they're gonna devalue his stock. When these teams try to make Super Bowl push, they wouldn't pay anything because they're gonna have a lower pick anyway. So like if you got per se, let's say you got LA Super Bowl pick and they make the Super Bowl and win. That's basically a second round pick. It's a 32nd pick in the first round. So
hey man, you know what? To be honest, I've been kind of watching you for like the past, I'm gonna say about 2 years now, like 2 and some change. And you know what I'm saying? I know you was ranting about Stafford a lot, and I was like, boy, I know he waiting for him to lose, boy, because I know he gonna cook him.
No. I'm not going. I wouldn't go. I thought about it, but I said that I thought it was better for him to go somewhere else and spread his wings. I thought he would do good in LA.
But see, the thing was, I was like, I kind of gave you some props though because you ain't immediately jump on it, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I kind of wanted to see how you was gonna react to that. Like when he like got his first loss, I kind of wanted to see how you was gonna react. That was just like in the back of my head without like actually putting it out there.
My homie put that shit on Facebook. You said the nigga was the MVP. I was like, man, kiss my one game don't make you, Colin Murray the MVP. See, we all can agree.
And see, that's how I knew you wasn't no goofy, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna get baited like that, you know what I'm saying?
I've been saying the nigga was the MVP. I've been saying I don't have no ill will towards Stafford. I didn't want to say it was completely his fault. I just thought it was time for a change. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for him too.
Yeah, he did his part, you know what I'm saying? Everybody tried to do what they had to do, man. And at the end of the day, you're gonna have to tear it down and redo it at some point. But
he not, like I was saying, he not like Aaron Rodgers where he gonna uplift motherfuckers. But that's not saying that he bad. I knew he was gonna go to LA and have success. I just didn't think his back was gonna hold up. That was my thing. He been holding up too.
I know what it's like to have to live with bad ownership and stuff like that, man. So like it's just like stuff like that, man. It just make it hard for y'all to create and stuff like that because the team not winning, they not good, there ain't no promise. You know what I'm saying? People acting like they don't know how to play, they don't know what to do, and it's just like some of the mistakes they be making when y'all be showing it on film, bro, it be like elementary stuff, like stuff you supposed to learn like in like high school or college and stuff like that. Yeah, like
I remember one time the punter lost a game for us. I had never seen a punter lose the game.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's 66 yarder. Like I ain't gonna surprise, but my mouth like dropped all the way to the floor when I seen him kick it because my homeboy, he was telling me like, yo, like I'm checking in on it because I'm trying to see what's going on because we bet all the home like Houston, he from Detroit, so we bet all the Detroit Houston games. So whoever y'all play, whoever we play, we gonna buckle. So that's anyway. But when he kicked the field goal, bro, like my mouth dropped to the floor because I'm like, dude, you can't be serious, like, bro. Come on.
Hey, man, I'll tell you this shit. I was watching the game where Aaron Rodgers did the Hail Mary, bro. I said these niggas won. I had to go to work, so I went to sleep. It was like a Monday night, wasn't it? I was like, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, bro. It was.
So I went to sleep. I thought they won. I woke up. Them niggas. I was screaming at the TV, bro. I said, "How you,
like?" Dude. I had to rub my eyes again, bro, because I looked at the play. I woke up and you check your phone for the updates and it say you look at the alert and it say Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary bomb to be down. I'm like, whoa, hold up.
Because they was up by some points, bro. I think they was up by like double digits, bro.
Yeah, they was up double digits. So you get up out the bed, bro, and it's like, hold up, Aaron Rodgers won what? And you.
I can't remember how I found it. I think I turned the TV on because I get up, I go downstairs, turn the TV on, and that's all they was showing that nigga. They showed the shit like 50 times back to back. I said, what?
I was keeping track of it, so like that was like one of the first things in my mind. I'm like, all right, get up, I'm gonna see what it's like. I know they probably waxed him, so I'm gonna just see what AR did because I know they finna talk about him bad. So he throw the ball pass, and I look at the alert, and it's like, what? I don't believe this. So I look at the thing, and he just, like you said, they just rewinding it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I couldn't believe that shit.
They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that rewinding. Man. But yeah, they was just rewinding it,
bro.
Nigga
was cocking that shit back. I was like, man, I said, man, you can't trust these motherfuckers, man. You bro.
Kidding, bro.
People don't understand how much they broke my heart, bro. Man, come on, man.
No, man. We was up 24-0, bro. Like I'm talking crap. I'm like all crunked up in the house. I'm thinking everything all good, bro. And then we go down the slope, bro. And that was just like, bro, I felt like I was on a roller coaster for real, bro. Like that's like I don't know, bro. That's something I don't never want to feel again. Being up 24-0 in the playoffs on the Chiefs, bro. Like,
oh man, they were doing that shit all season though, so I don't think y'all be surprised.
I wasn't surprised, but it's just like, oh, man, come on, bro.
Man, them niggas, man, and they gave my man some new contract after that. Watson thought we was about to be rolling this shit.
But see me, like as a fan, bro, I take a backseat perspective, bro. Like I understand like certain stuff I can't control. So you know what I'm saying? Like I do, like I talk my stuff or whatever, but I don't really get like too emotional about this stuff. I just try to keep it real as possible, man, because you know, at the end of the day, you can't be telling people like this and this and then that happened and then you don't know why that happened. You just oh well, we're gonna do better next time. It's just like, come on, bro. Like at some point,
it wasn't the next time, y'all. That was y'all peak, right? That was y'all. Wasn't that the AFC Championship game?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
wasn't that the championship?
That was division. It was division round.
Man, them niggas came. Was it the second quarter that came back? Because they just exploded, bro.
Yeah, they just exploded, bro. And it's
Mahomes something different, bro.
I knew our defense wasn't capable of doing it, but it's just like you don't actually believe it when you see it. So you can't do nothing but like be happy. You can't sit there with a 24-0 lead and be like, well, I'm waiting to see when they're gonna blow this.
But they didn't give y'all a chance to even marinate on that shit. They just came out, bro. Guns blazing, bro.
Cut your throat, man. They come through, just slit you.
They ain't get nervous and no shit like that. If that was like Big Nab with the Eagles, they would have lost that game 50-0.
That's what I'm saying. And it's
McNabb saved Andy Reid's career, bro.
But back to Swift though on the thing. I don't think it's just too far fetched. My personal opinion, I just see it from the optic standpoint, man, of how it's gonna look, and depend on what y'all get back for him, and then how the other team is gonna use them and stuff like that. And then they gonna try to create narratives and try to shit on y'all.
Hold on. They said Baker Mayfield tore his shoulder up.
Yeah, it was supposed to have been a labrum.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He not getting no surgery though.
Man. Come on, man.
They say he don't need surgery,
man.
Or he don't want to get it.
So he gonna keep throwing. He gonna keep playing.
That's what it was. That's what it was. It was said on the little ticket thing.
Oh, it's on his non-throwing shoulder. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As far as he won't have surgery.
I'm still trying to slam his head, but Greg said morning. I have notification. I never get notification when you're going live, but. You was right, the Lions preview before the season started. Yeah, I mean, they fucking with my YouTube channels, man. YouTube.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They I don't know, bro. You must you gotta be subscribed, bro, because like I see your stuff. I kind of go to it sometimes too. But
all right. So you hit all notifications.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta sometimes you gotta look for it yourself, and sometimes like if you look for it enough, it'll pop up in your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna start like a mail back. I'm gonna mail shit with it. When I go live, we just email y'all. I'm gonna look into that. Seahawks and Rams tonight. They play tonight. I'm at Stafford. I'm rolling with Stafford. Seahawks, man. I don't know. Seahawks without Russell Wilson, they don't have nothing else.
Yeah. Oh man. It's just without Russ is like so much.
Yeah. Like him and Tyler Lockett. Him and Tyler Lockett and DK is all they got.
And it's like Carson, bro. Like I gotta give Carson his respect because he kind of hung in there, man. And everybody kind of thought he was gonna be like an afterthought, and they kept trying to put people in there to take his spot, and he just still
Chris
been like,
Carson.
yeah, he just still been
Yeah,
just solid. Like he ain't
yeah.
nobody spectacular or special, but he just like there.
They should go try to trade for Saquon Barkley.
The issue that Seattle had, I don't know if you remember that running back issue where like they were all their running backs will always just be injured for some reason, and then
Prosper, whatever, all them niggas getting. I forget the nigga name. Yep.
Yeah, they was always getting injured and stuff in Seattle like a couple of years back, so they had that little running back problem. So that's why I was just saying because of that. But I'll go Stafford. Yeah, to be honest, I kind of want Stafford. Like the quarterbacks that people like, even Darnold. I want Darnold to shake back because man, it's for me. I'm pro player. So when you put too much onus on a player, when the organization like needs a little bit more blame, I'm gonna mostly ride with the player on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm the type I like to place appropriate blame on all parties. I don't like to show favoritism towards one side of the issue or the party. But you know what I'm saying? So for me, I just kind of feel like Detroit, the ownership didn't get enough blame for like how this stuff went down. You know what I'm saying? They kind of just threw it to Stafford, especially with all the stuff that happened with everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then y'all just let him give him what he want, and then but everybody else y'all play hardball with. You know what I'm saying? Like that was whack. You know what I'm saying?
The black players they play hardball with. The white boys.
That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't like that. I ain't like that look either.
Yeah, me neither. Vash say Kyler Murray MVP. He's a bad boy. He's smart. It's just he got to stay healthy, bro.
I miss D-Hop. I miss him.
He injured already. He injured over there though.
I know, but I miss him.
Yeah, that niggas catch everything. He was balling with whatever quarterback y'all niggas had. TJ Yates.
You know
who it was.
He beat the Cowboys that night on that spin move. I've been sold before then, but I was like, I never forget that. He beat the Cowboy. Like, I got the brag on that. Like I never. He always good in my book, bro. He gonna always be good in my book, bro. That day, bro, when he did that spin move and got that win, and we beat them, man, that was.
Then last year, he got the win. He got the win over the Bills when he jumped over everybody, caught the pick for the touchdown.
You can't.
Yeah, he definitely a Hall of Famer in my book, dog.
Yeah.
That nigga used to do some wild shit, dog. He's a ball whatever quarterback.
I played wide receiver, you know what I'm saying? I played football like in high school, like wide receiver stuff. So Jerry Rice, like my favorite football player all the time. Like Jerry Rice. But Andre Johnson, like, with him, like he underappreciated to me in a sense. Because they're saying like we kind of like didn't put nothing around him a little bit, but he's underappreciated just as a football player in general, dog. And he's just an overall good person, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah, man, I was watching that game last year because they like, when a game is over when they go do like overtime to another game or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Jumped over. He said, see him kick it with 3 seconds on the clock line, only to Detroit Lions to do that ish. Yeah. But the refs give Rodgers BS penalties calls. The refs give him a second chance against. It don't even matter. I don't know how they lost, man. The Lions just.
Yeah, AR, man.
Bad motherfucker, man.
AR bad. AR bad. And you know what? AR, I don't know if he gonna stay in Green Bay. I don't think he gonna stay in Green Bay, man. That's crazy.
He might not. Shit, I'll take him. Shit. Trade him. He ain't like, he probably retired. He said, Detroit, I'm retiring.
Man, they gonna do a Tom Brady thing, man. Like they letting Tom Brady, ain't nobody gonna say this, but they letting Tom Brady low key get a super team, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody kind of saying nothing about it, because they like Tom Brady. So
hell yeah, nigga picking up everybody, but they still ain't got no cornerback. I thought they were gonna get Stephon Gilmore yesterday.
I'm glad. And you know what, my homeboy, he's a Buccaneers with a Patriot.
How you cut out? He'll be back. Cut out.
He, what I'm saying? He wanted Gilmore. I'm like, nah, he ain't going over there. Because I don't like, what, that shit bullshit. Like, oh, Tom Brady called, I got to go play with him. And it's like, okay, I understand, but it's like, bro, y'all get on LeBron for like stacking super teams and shit like that. But when other dudes do this shit, like y'all be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but
y'all,
football,
somebody say something about it. You know what I'm saying? They got something to say
football.
about it. So
I guess,
that just be me, man. I don't know.
I guess football a little different because
People got different energy for
I
people in
don't.
sports.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think football is different because with a super team ain't guaranteed the
Hello?
championship. Yeah, you hear me? You hear me? I don't know what happened, but yeah, super. I heard him. We heard him. Yeah, I agree with that. Tom get away with that. Nigga got Mike Evans. I mean, Antonio Brown. And they got all them niggas. But yeah, football a little bit different because of the injuries and shit and how the game played in one playoff team. But yeah, Tom get away with that shit. But I guess because Tom has so much less in New England is the reason he get away with it. I like Tom. I really don't care. I fuck with Tom, but it is what it is, man. And I guess he get away with it because he ain't had nothing in New England, bro, and he still won. But he right, you know, he go to Tampa. Shit, you need a super team in Tampa. Shit, what you talking about? Shit, man, you need a super team. You need a super duper team in Detroit, man. It is what it is, man. But hey, anybody got any last questions? I'll hang around for a second. If not, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, Facebook and Instagram. If you want to advertise or chat, video request, chop it up. Whatever business question, inquiry, sponsor, video quest, thumbs up the video for me. Other than that, for to make a donation, I appreciate you. Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate, just thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel.